Welcome to this presentation on the types of development communication materials. These materials are the building blocks of effective communication for change, helping to inform, educate, motivate, and mobilize communities. In the next few slides, we will explore their classifications by use, by senses engaged, and by the technological requirements needed to produce them. Development communication materials are critical tools that transform abstract ideas into meaningful community action. They range from simple, low-cost posters and radio dramas to advanced mobile apps and policy briefs. What makes them important is their ability to reach people where they are and encourage participation. By classifying these materials, practitioners can better identify the right medium for each audience and purpose. The first system of classification organizes materials based on their purpose. This means identifying when a material is designed to inform, to educate, to persuade, or to mobilize people for action. Each category serves a distinct role in development campaigns. Understanding this classification helps communicators create messages that are not only clear, but also relevant to the goals they are trying to achieve. Informative materials are designed to provide facts and raise awareness about issues that matter to people's daily lives. Examples include posters, fact sheets, and bulletins. These tools are simple but effective in spreading essential information quickly, such as health guidelines, sanitation practices, or disaster preparedness reminders. Their strength lies in clarity and accessibility, making them easy for audiences to understand and remember. Educational materials focus on building skills and transferring knowledge in structured ways. They're often used in training sessions, workshops, and classroom environments. Examples include manuals, flip charts, and instructional videos tailored to farmers, students, or health workers. These materials go beyond raising awareness. They guide audiences step by step in learning new practices and applying them effectively in their communities. Motivational or persuasive materials are crafted to influence attitudes and encourage people to adopt new behaviors. Unlike informative tools, they work through emotional appeal and storytelling. Examples are radio dramas, folk theater, comics, make issues more relatable and engaging. These materials inspire people to reflect on their daily practices and consider changes that can improve their well-being, family health, or community or safety. Mobilization or advocacy materials are meant to rally people together, either for community action or to influence policy decisions. Campaign posters, policy briefs, or social media advocacy cards fell into this category. Their goal is to inspire individuals to join collective movements, demand accountability, or participate in initiatives that benefit everyone. These materials often combine urgency with a strong call to action. The second system of classification considers the human senses that audiences use to receive and process messages. Some materials rely only on sight, others on hearing, while many combine sight and sound. Still others involve hands-on participation. By understanding whether a material is visual, audiovisual, or tactile, communicators can design messages that fit the audience's context and learning preferences. Visual materials primarily engage the sense of sight. They include posters, comics, infographics, and videos that rely on strong images and symbols to deliver their message. These materials are especially effective when literacy levels are high or when a process is better explained through diagrams. A simple visual can often cut across language barriers and deliver a message more quickly than words. Audio materials depend on sound, making them ideal for audiences with limited literacy or access to printed resources. Radio dramas, jingles, podcasts are common examples. These formats are widely used because they are trusted and accessible, especially in rural areas where radio remains a dominant source of information. Audio materials also create intimacy, as people often listen in groups and discuss what they hear. Audio materials combine sight and sound, offering stronger engagement than using either alone. Examples include short films, participatory videos, and television spots. These materials are effective for modeling behaviors and showing step-by-step practices that audiences can replicate. They also capture attention quickly, making them useful in campaigns where both education and persuasion are needed to achieve lasting change. Tactile or experiential materials involve hands-on participation, making them especially powerful for community learning. Flip charts used in workshops, role-playing exercises, and participatory mapping sessions are common examples. These materials do more than share information. They actively involve people in the process of problem solving. By touching, practicing, or simulating situations, participants build deeper understanding and stronger ownership of the solutions. The third system of classification examines the level of technology required to produce or use a communication material. Some are low technology, requiring only local resources. Others are medium technology, which need basic equipment. Still others are high tech or high technology, relying on digital platforms and advanced infrastructure. This classification helps practitioners consider feasibility and accessibility before choosing the right communication tool for their context. Low tech or low technology or traditional materials are simple, affordable, and often produced within the community. Examples include puppetry, street theater, posters, and flyers. These materials are sustainable and accessible, particularly in rural areas, because they do not rely on electricity or complex tools. They can be distributed and reproduced widely. Their strength lies in cultural familiarity and ease of adaptation for local contexts. Medium technology materials require basic equipment but remains affordable and practical. Examples include radio programs, recorded messages, and printed materials. These materials extend reach beyond the face-to-face communication while remaining accessible to many communities. Radio programs have been proven effective because they combine storytelling with immediacy, reaching audiences who may not have internet access but do rely on broadcast media. High technology or digital materials depend on advanced infrastructure such as internet connection, electricity, and digital devices. Examples include online learning modules, mobile applications, and social media campaigns. Their strength lies in speed and scale, allowing messages to reach thousands instantly. However, their use must be carefully considered as they can unintentionally exclude marginalized groups without access to modern technologies. Just a quick recap. The three classifications are interconnected. Use serves purpose, ensures clarity of what you want to achieve. Senses means design, ensures materials are comprehensible and engaging. And lastly, technology or feasibility ensures materials are accessible and realistic given the resources and context. So there you go. The reference are here in the last slide for your classification. These are the guidelines rather on the classification of development communication materials. Thank you for listening.